Hi everyone, good day all over the world. You're welcome on board to this show today. My name is Adega Adejoke. I am your host on this program. So today is going to be exciting because I am going to be talking about marital conflicts, divorce, and resolution. So, what are marital conflicts? Marital conflicts are those general problems, abuses, quarrels, fights, and misunderstandings that happen between a couple. Are the factors that are responsible for the marital conflicts that people experience, that couple experience in marriages today. Number one is infidelity. Infidelity plays a major role in marital conflicts. One is married and still dating somebody else. It brings a problem. Another one is interference of parents, in-laws, friends, third parties generally. When you make them to interfere in your marriage, it creates conflict between the husband and the wife. Three, it is a lack of love. If you don't love your spouse enough, there will be conflict. Yes. And number four is diminished marital spices. When the marital spices in the marriage is diminished, it can lead to huge conflict that will result in divorce. Abuse can even set in, and can just make the whole thing shatter. The number five is lack of effective or proper communication. When there is a lack of communication between the couple, then it brings about conflict that will result in abuse or finally divorce. So, but what are the strategies for solving this marital conflict? One is effective communication. You must communicate effectively. Two is you have to make decisions together. Make decisions together. The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3 says that can two walk together except they agree? So you and your spouse need to sit down, plan and then take decisions together. So that way there will not be marital conflict. Also, you have to understand that marriage is not a competition. Competition in marriage will only breed marital conflicts. But when you understand that you are not in competition with anyone in the marriage, then there will be no marital conflict. Yes, you have to keep a positive attitude. You must be at your best. Of course, there is no one that does not make mistakes. So, but you have to keep a positive attitude. Don't do what will hurt the other person, because in hurting your spouse, you're hurting yourself, because both of you are one. So if you hurt your spouse, you're hurting yourself. If you abuse your spouse, you're abusing yourself. So when there is a positive attitude, when you keep a positive attitude, there will not be conflict in the marriage. Also, you need to apologize when you are wrong. Don't point fingers, don't accuse the other person, don't blame the other person for whatever wrong actions you have taken. Simply apologize. There are five magical words that that performs magic. That's why they call them five magical words. You understand? One of it is I am sorry. When your spouse, when you offend your spouse, then you simply apologize. I am sorry. And when your spouse does anything to you, you need to appreciate them. You need to appreciate them by saying a thank you. As simple as thank you is, it goes a long way. Like I am this kind of person that I like when I do something for you. You need to appreciate it. If you don't appreciate it, it makes me feel like I have not done that thing right, or maybe I shouldn't have done it at all. In the next episode, I will be talking about those five magical words. So also, book of Proverbs chapter 15 verse 1 says that soft words turns away anger. Soft words turns away anger. So when you're wrong, instead of your uh, partner to to just light up the fire and start quarreling, abusing, and all that. The moment you simply apologize, soft answer turns away anger. It does magic. Also, you need to spice up your marriage. That's number six. You spice up your marriage. You know, before you go marry. There were things you were doing, like going out together, helping each other in the house, in the chores in the house. Complimenting each other, intimacy, and all those things. You pray together. You do things together. You're friends of yourselves. Those are some of the things that spices up the marriage. But some people, immediately they give birth to one child or two children, they become somebody else. All the spices in the marriage is gone. And some people, they substitute their career or their religion for the marriage. Whatever they're supposed to put into the marriage to allow it to work, they divert it into something else. So when you spice up your home, you spice up your marriage, there will not be conflict. And the last but not the least is to pray, pray, and pray. You need to pray and pray. Pray for yourself, pray for your spouse, pray for your home, pray for your children, pray for your marriage. Just do prayers. Make sure you pray and let your prayers be sincere, and let your prayers be sincere and let it come with good intentions. God will only answer your prayers if it is with good intentions. Book of Proverbs 21, verse 1 says that the heart of the king is in the Lord's hands, and he turneth it as he wishes. There is something your spouse is doing that you don't like. After taking those steps that we talked about, you should now go ahead and pray. Yes, and go ahead, pray for yourself, pray for your spouse, pray for your home, because you cannot do it alone. God should only be the third person in your marriage. So you and your husband are one, and God is the author. Hope you're able to learn a few things from what I have said. Don't forget to send in your questions, your contributions. I really will appreciate your feedback. Also, follow us on my YouTube channel, The Four Levites. God bless you. Good afternoon and bye.